What's happening, folks? So today I went to the Delta and ended up getting a limit. I got a bunch of bluegill, I got a crappie, and I got a huge red ear. I think he's a hybrid, to be honest with you, but big, really big. And I'll show you. You might be able to see him now, but it's right on the table here. Look at this guy. I just want to go live so I can show him off. Look at that. This thing is magic. Look. I can't even cover over my hand. I have big hands too. Look at that. Crazy. And I caught a crappie. And I caught a bunch of bluegill. So I'm gonna have some bluegill for dinner tonight. And I like to clean them outside. My secret is a spoon. So I just wanted to show off my fish. Hope you guys can join me as I'm cleaning and scaling all this stuff. I'm gonna fillet that big old red ear, and I'm gonna fillet the crappie as well. But I'm gonna scale these bluegill because I'm gonna have some bluegill for dinner. So welcome, guys. Welcome in. Join me. Listen to my story today. It's Sunday the 15th. So I went down to Paradise Point up here in Northern California. It's the Delta, one of the marinas down here. And I went to the same place where I caught a bunch of crappie last week. And looking for them again today, but they just weren't cooperating. So, you know, sometimes it happens. But I ended up catching a lot of bluegill, which is even better because I do like bluegill too. And I will be having some bluegill for dinner as well. They're my favorite. Bluegill my favorite, then crappie, then freshwater. You know, because I have some saltwater. Saltwater stuff too. But I'm gonna clean up a bunch of these. I'm gonna probably cook about 5 or 6 of these bluegill. I have a couple fillets that I already have done from last week too. So I just wanted to have some bluegill, some crappie, and get all the rest of these fish ready for the next fish fry. So welcome in, everybody. This is On the Real J, man. I'm just cleaning up the fish that I caught today. I went to the Delta today looking for crappie. Ended up catching a bunch of bluegill and a big, look at this, a big old red ear. Look at it. Look at that guy. Massive. That thing is bigger than my hand. Look at that. Big old red ear. Now, red ears usually have a little red on the ear here. This is what we call them, red ear. They have a little red right here. He doesn't, and it's shaped like a bluegill because this is like a big bluegills are round like that. See, the shape is around, and red ear get like this too, but they get really big. So I think he might be a hybrid or really big. I hope it's just a really big bluegill because they do taste different. So I'm gonna fillet him, and we're gonna see. But I'm super excited because that's my personal best on the Delta. But welcome in everybody. Tap that screen. Come on in, guys. Share my live for me. Tap that screen for me. If you can get me up to 500, that will work out really good. I'm gonna clean these and then go inside and cook dinner. But I just want to go live so I can show off my big personal best red ear. This thing is massive, man. Look at this thing. Crazy. I'm gonna keep holding it up so if anybody can't see him. This is one from today. I caught 25, which is the limit out here. And one crappie, one big old. This is a beast right here. Look at the difference. See the difference? This is granddaddy right here. So I'm excited. I mean, that's the biggest one I've caught in a long time. You know what I mean? So tap the screen for me. I appreciate all that. Thank you so much, everybody. Tap that screen. Love that live already. What you could at, kid? What did he say? What you catching on? I caught it on some worms. I caught them on red worms, and then I caught them on mini night crawlers. I was fishing, like I said, I was doing a technique I like to use for bluegill. It's called the drop shot method. People use them for bass. You know, you put the weight on the bottom and you have the hook above the line. That way, when you drop it all the way down, the hook's off the bottom, and those fish love that. You catch a lot of red ear in November up here doing that. You catch a lot of spots in the big lakes. Spotted bass love that. That technique works good for largemouth. It's a really good technique. But for panfish, that's what I like to use. Thanks for all the likes. I appreciate that. Keep tapping that screen. Share live for me. I get that out there. Let's see. But yeah, I had a pretty good day. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna raise that up so I don't have to keep bending down to see it. But I wanted you guys to see see the fish that I'm cleaning. See if I can raise this up a little bit. Is that better? I don't know if you guys can see better or not. That's easier for me. Is that good? So let's see. Any questions? Thanks for the follow, Boot. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the follow. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I go fishing all the time. So if you got any questions, I'm in Northern California. I do all the lakes. I do the Delta. I do river fishing. Now you guys are gonna be in for a treat because I'm in I'm in Sacramento right now, right? And they gave us a salmon season this year, so I'm super excited because people are already catching them up at the Feather River. What happens is after they close the Feather River on the 15th of October, and then the American River, which is where I'm about 20 minutes away from the American River, the salmon will start coming up there, and I will be going fishing. I'm gonna try and go live out there when I'm fishing for salmon. You guys are gonna see me go fishing for salmon. I've caught a bunch of fish. My biggest is like 42 pounds in the river. So I'll be fishing for salmon too because they're starting to come up. So you guys are gonna see that. Stay tuned for that. You know what I mean? And in the meantime, this is the fall transition right now. So all the fish are starting to load up and they're starting to fatten themselves up for the wintertime. So right now, the topwater bite down at the Delta was crazy. This guy caught like 2 3-pounders, a 5-pounder, I think he caught one that was like 4 or something like that. And that's big because the fish are starting to load up for the wintertime, right? So, and I had a couple chances to catch one because I had some topwater action too. You got to understand, topwater is usually in the morning and it's usually like on cloudy days, you know what I mean? And that's usually how you catch fish on topwater. But right now, topwater is really good at the Delta because they have a lot of grass growth. And so those fish feed on the surface a lot. There's a lot of hydrilla in the water. There's a lot of stuff. So you can't really use crankbaits, but you can use whopper ploppers, buzz baits, pop-ars, little topwater walking baits like that. And people are knocking them out, right? The topwater bite. So this is really good this time of year. So you have a chance to catch a lot of fish. And there's a couple guys that had really good days today, right? So this is a good time. This fall transition is a really good time to go fishing because a lot of the fish are loading up. Most of the fish are loading up, you know what I mean? So you have a good chance to catch them. Just get out there. I would just say get out there. If you've never fished before, just go get a license. All you need is a little rod and some bait and time. That's it. You know what I mean? I can teach you the basics. You get a little 6-foot rod, a little 8-pound test, or you can use a hook and a weight and some worms because everything catches worms. So you can catch a lot of fish. Right now is a good time to catch the fish too, and it's not too hot because summertime it gets really, really hot. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, if you guys want to go fishing, man, that's good. I'm still like that. Third tier friends alive. It's like let's see, DJ Big Boy. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Just got the #1 gifter badge up here. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Y'all help me. Y'all like that. Got my hit that heart me. I'm already at 2. Am I at 2K already? Come on, y'all. Y'all doing it big. Love that. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate all that. Thank you so much, guys. That means a lot. That's going to help the live. Share the live out for me. Appreciate all that. Let's see. Just followed me. Thanks for the follow. So, yeah. Thanks for all the likes. Yeah, keep pressing it. Tap that screen. It's free. Got any questions? Ask me some questions. That's all good, man. I wanted to go live today because I wanted to show off my big old... Look at this guy. I'm going to keep holding him up. Look at this guy. Beast. Big old red ear. Like, he's a red ear, I think, but it's a bluegill because he doesn't have the red on the right here. Because you usually have a red right here. But it's a bluegill. It's shaped like a bluegill, and the mouth is shaped like a bluegill. That's a bluegill mouth. Red ears have a little smaller, and it's shaped down. It doesn't shape. It's not shaped like a red ear. It might be a hybrid, just a big old. This is like my personal best bluegill. I'm gonna call it a bluegill because it doesn't have that red on the ear. This is usually what happens. And some people call these like shell crackers, I guess you would call them, but we have red ear out here, and I think this might be a big old shell cracker, or you know what I mean? It's a common, because it doesn't have, usually there'll be blue hue right here, right, or orange, right, and but the way his color is, it just looks like it's a hybrid. But the way he's shaped, the mouth is shaped like a bluegill mouth, you know, it's shaped like a big old bluegill. So I'm gonna know. I'll tell you how I'm gonna find out. Once I eat him, I'm gonna tell you if it's gonna taste like bluegill or red ear, because they do taste different. They taste completely different. Red ear eat a lot of stuff off the bottom, you know what I mean? Bluegill eat everything, you know what I mean? But they taste really, really good. Let's see, viewers to, share the live for me. I appreciate that. Share that live out. That gets me up there. Y'all already got me at 2.2K. Love that, man. Appreciate all that. Any questions? You guys got any questions for me? Ask me any questions about fishing. I can answer anything you want. Like I said, I fish for everything. I fish for everything from bluegill to bluefin tuna, you know. I haven't caught a bluefin yet, but I have been out there with a big old Mad Max lure, and just didn't catch any. My buddies have been out there. They've caught them too, but I've caught rockfish, lingcod, all kinds of lingcod, just all kinds, you know. And I've also been I've been traveling the world to catch fish too. I've been fishing in Cancun. I've caught barracuda. I've caught triggerfish. I've caught jack crevalle, huge jack crevalle. I mean, I like to travel and go fishing. My next trip is going to be Canada, because I've never caught a walleye, and I've never caught a muskie, and I've never caught a yellow perch. So those, I know they have those up there. So I think I'm going to go up. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, John Peridor. Is it Peridor? Hope I didn't mess your name up, man. Thanks for the I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the follow. John, yeah, W's in the chat for John for following me. I appreciate that, y'all. But yeah, I want to go to Canada. I want to catch big muskie. I want to catch walleye, because I heard they're supposed to be pretty good. Walleye's supposed to be pretty good. If anybody in here eating any walleye, I know yellow perch is supposed to be really good too. So I'm gonna go up there and see if I can catch some yellow perch. We'll see how they see how they taste, because that's what I like to do. I like to go catch fish, but I also like to cook it and eat it. Yeah, I love to do that, because I want to try all kinds. One of my favorite fish that I like to catch, it's a saltwater fish. We have them in Southern California. We have a California version of them, and we have them and they're in Florida. They're in the South. They're in the Gulf Coast. You know what I mean? Let's see. What you eating? Bluegill? Blue gigi, yeah. Everybody says the blue gigi. Yeah, I mean blue gigi. I have some crappie fillets in there too. So I'm gonna have some bluegill and some crappie tonight for dinner. And I got some corn. I'll make a couple corn cobs and maybe some rice or maybe a potato. Not really sure. I might make some potato. I might make a potato. But yeah, I just like to fish. I can just eat fish by itself. I can eat fish all day long. So yeah, I'm eating some bluegill tonight. And I don't care. Like I said, I fished today. Once I get these all scaled up, I'm gonna put these away, because then I'm gonna cook probably about 5 or 6 of these bluegill here. I got some crappie inside, and then I'll be able to have enough for dinner. And the good thing about fish, it doesn't take that long to cook. You know, this is the longest part, is cleaning it. You know what I mean? Scaling it, and then getting it ready to cook. But I'm gonna tell you what, I'm excited, because I got some bluegill, got some blue gigi, as he said. I love me some blue gigi for sure. Those are my favorite. My grandmother had me out there at 3, so I mean, I've been fishing ever since. She said I had a carp on when I was a little boy, and I wouldn't let her help me reel it in. A big old carp. I don't even know how big it was. But she goes, I wrestled that thing for a long time. I don't remember it, but she told me I had a big old carp on, and I wouldn't give her the rod. I wanted to fight it myself. So I said, I guess it must have been a little angler my whole life, you know what I mean? So, and I don't even fish. I don't fish for carp at all. I just, I had one on when we were fishing, I guess. So, but she had me hooked up on bluegill, and these are really good. Bluegill are really, really good. Let's see. Yeah, you love some blue cats? Oh, okay. Do they taste? We have channel cat out here. That's a cleaner version of it. And unfortunately, my aunt ruined catfish for me. Let me tell you the story. Me and my brother lived about quarter-mile from the levee, East Levee Road out here, right? You guys, you can Google Earth it if you want to. It goes forever, but I lived out. Could walk within, you know, a 20-minute walk of the levee. And back in the 70s, you can go and catch. And we found hooks. We found, you know, weights and fishing line, and we would catch crawdads. And everything eats crawdad tails. You take the tail off the crawdad, like a lobster, like a little baby lobster. Take the tail off. You squeeze the tail from the bottom like this, and you get that meat out. Everything eats that meat. Everything. It's like a little piece of shrimp, right? So we would catch bluegill, we would catch bass, we would catch crappie, we would catch catfish. You know, catch even trout came up through the East Levee from the river, right? So one day, me and my brother caught a bunch of catfish, right? Big cat. Oh, you're a big fisher. You're a big cat fisherman. Okay, cool, man. What's your biggest? What's the biggest one you caught? Because some of those blue cats, I think, get like 100 pounds, right? I think they get like 100 pounds, something like that. You've got a flash. Go. Okay, cool, nice. Appreciate that. Yeah, thanks for all the love, man. You guys are doing it big. You guys already got me up to 2.4K. I love that, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate every last one of y'all, do. Welcome to the fishing family, y'all. I'm Jay. I'm the digital fisherman. So welcome to my channel. Follow me. You know what I mean? Like the live, comment at me, let me know where you want to go. But what's your biggest catch you caught? That's that guy. What's the biggest one you got? What's your PB? What's your PB cat? I want to know, because I know blue cats get bigger than like flatheads or something. And I'll get back to the story in a minute, but I want to know how big your biggest catfish was. Let me know how big your biggest one was. Because I've caught some catfish that were, you know, 10 pounds maybe. I might have caught one maybe a little bigger than that, but I don't go fishing for them a lot. I know people catch them 40 pounds, 50 pounds, 60 pounds. So let me know what your biggest one is, that guy. I do a lot of saltwater. Okay, cool. My PB, 52 pounds. Oh my God. That's a beast, man. 52 pounds, that's crazy, bro. Our state record was 102 pounds? My goodness. So what did you catch that? It was a blue cat? You said blue cat, yep. What'd you catch them on? A bluegill? Because some people use bluegill for bait. They use eel, I guess. Eel is a good bait for them. Yeah, what did it say? He broke his own record the next day. What, with a 105 or something? That's crazy. That's nuts, man. 102-pound blue cat? That's nuts. I used to watch. You watch those guys that do the what do they call it? Noodling, right? Well, they get down in a log and they get down in one side and they put their hand in there and let the catfish bite their hand or something, right? A pond roach. What I caught him off a pond roach. What is that? What's a pond roach? I don't know what that is. His name is Zach Royce. I'm gonna check him out. Zach Royce. Okay. What's a pond roach? What is that? I don't understand. Is that a crawdad? Is that what that is? Or what's a pond roach? I don't know what that is. I've never heard that before. It's let's see. Lake Gaston. Lake Gaston. Okay. Well, tell me what a pond roach is. What is a pond roach? I want to know what that is. That's new terminology for me. I don't know what that is. I think, is that a crawdad, or is that some kind of bug, or some kind of what is that? I'm curious. And is that slang? Is that what that is? Like a slang word for a crawdad? That's what I'm thinking, right? Pond roach. It's a bait fish that. Oh, okay. It's a bait fish that you have down there. Okay, I got you. Are they pretty big? Because that's a big catfish, so they probably have to be big as a bluegill, right? I would think. They're literally called roach. Oh, they're literally called roach. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna look that up. I never heard it. I never heard of that. You know what I'm saying? Never heard of that. That's still a big old catfish. I'm gonna tell you. But let me get back to. I'm gonna tell you what the story is when it comes to catfish. Like one day, me and my brother, we caught a bunch of catfish, right, and a couple bluegill too. And then my aunt decided she was gonna cook them for us. I'm like, okay, cool, that's cool, you know. She made the catfish. She made macaroni and cheese. She made green beans. It was like, I'm so good. Problem is, she forgot to skin the catfish. So, as I took my first bite and last bite, that was the last time I even ate catfish. I can't even eat it now. I don't like it at all. She ruined it for me for, forever. With that, her making catfish because she forgot to skin it. Normally they have scales, so she didn't think that she had to take the skin off because there was no scales on the catfish, is what she told me later. But it ruined, light came off. It ruined catfish for me forever. So I don't fish for them. I don't really eat them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a big thing. I don't like that. Oh, look at this. Oh, I think that's my mentor. I ain't seen him. Let me see if I can invite him up and see if he come in here. I could talk to him. I'm gonna invite him up. Invitation sent. I hope it's him. I heard from him in a long time. But yeah, she ruined catfish for me forever. I mean, I couldn't believe it. It was like, it looked good. She had it all breaded up with cornmeal and all that, and the dinner looked amazing. But then, no. Down here, you're more likely to catch them drifting down the river than you are, to catch bluegill. Okay, I got you. Yeah, do you like, what do you use for bait? You use those roaches, and that's what you do? We catch 30, 40 on a good night. Oh my God, that's crazy. Oh, the roaches, you catch like 30, 40 of those on a good night? Is that what you do? Is that what you're talking about? 30, 40 of them, you catch 30 or 40 of the roaches? Is that what you're talking about? Bluegill, brim, anything. Okay, I got you. Do you have copper nose? Do you have copper nose where you're at? Let's see. Do you have copper nose up there, or do you, like, you know what I mean? Copper nose, there's a lady, her name is Sarah I think her name is Sarah Parvin or something like that. She grows monster bluegill. Like, these are like 2 pounds, 3 pounds, or a copper nose mix, I think, or something like that. Parvin, I think her name is Sarah Parvin, I think is her name. And they're monsters. They're so big. She grows big crappie and bass too, but these bluegill are just they're like this. This is a small one. On her farm, they are just toes. They're all this size. This is like a small one on her pad. This is a small one. But this is one I caught today. I caught this today. This is my personal best on the Delta. It's massive. It's a beast. Oop. Drop the That's right, I'll just rinse them off. Let's see. Yeah, we got them. Okay, cool. That works. Blue cats. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, my vision's not the best, so sorry if I gotta lean in so I can see, because I can't really read. What part of Cali you in? I'm gonna be out there end of September. I'm in Sacramento, man. Sacramento. Northern Cam Live invites you to co-host. I don't know who that is. Somebody's asking me to co-host. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I'm in Sacramento. Yeah, I'm in Northern California. So you're gonna be in Cali, the end of September. Okay, cool. Let me know where you're gonna be, man. I'll come. Let me know where you're gonna be. That'd be cool. I'll come check you out if you ain't, 7, 8 hours away. I'm not sure you're going to LA. I'm 6 hours away from LA. But give me enough time, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're coming out for or whatever, but yeah. I wouldn't mind. Let me know where you're gonna be at, man. So yeah, that's my mentor, guys. He helped me a lot. right. Getting down to it, getting down to it. This is the hardest part, but like I said, that's why I wanted to go live while I'm cleaning my stuff. But are you off the Mississippi? Are you off the Mississippi? I'm not. I'm in California. I used to live in Yucca Valley. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I live in Sacramento. I have so many bodies of water around me. I'm in the river city. I mean, I can go 2 to 3 or 4 different rivers within an hour and a half. I could be on the ocean. I could be up in the mountains. I could be on a lake, a river, stream, creek, pond. There's so much water around me, which is awesome because I get to go fish for all kinds of stuff. And I don't really even fish for everything. I like to fish for. We have a couple of different runs up here. We have a striper runs. We have a shad run. We have a salmon run. We have a steelhead run, but people really don't know about that. But then you know, but then you can go to the lakes. You can catch largemouth bass, spotted bass. You know what I'm saying? Landlocked salmon and trout, kokanee, all kinds of brown trout, lake trout. There's Lake Tahoe about 2 hours away from me. They got all kinds of mackinaw. They got all kinds of stuff in there. So I got a lot of different ways I can fish, but I like to fish for. You know, like bass, crappie, bluegill, salmon, striper. You know what I mean? I like to fish for stuff I like to eat. So that's why I don't really fish for catfish. I don't really, because like I told my aunt ruined that for me. But yeah, near Palm Springs. Okay, let's see. Nothing but desert where oh wow, yeah, you don't have a lot of water down there, that's for sure. We have a nice striper run as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, you probably get bigger ones out there, don't you? Because we get some pretty decent. We get 2 runs a year. We get one in like springtime around March, and we had another one about a month ago, a fall run. And we actually have a lake up here. They made a mistake. They put stripers in a lake, and it overpopulated the lake. So there's a 10 striper limit, and there's no size limit. And those striper in that lake will boil. So you drive around the lake and wait for those boils, and then you cast whatever you want at that boil, man. I'm telling you, then people are knocking them out. You know what I'm saying? Nice striper run. It's like I'm about 150 miles from the Chesapeake Bay. Oh man, check this out. One of the best fish. I like to pardon the dog in the background. My neighbor let his dog out, and he's a little asshole. So he's just gonna bark no matter what. I've lived here for 5 years. He barks at me every time I come in the house. I'm like, it's still me, man. I mean, I don't understand. He's just one of those little yappers. You know what I mean? Won't shut up. So anyway, and I try to be nice. I try to be, befriend him. No, he's just one of them dogs just gonna bark no matter what. So anyway, but sheep's head are in sheep's head are in Chesapeake Bay, and there's some big ones. There's some really big ones in there. So like 6, 7, 8 pounders, and sheep's head is really, really good too. That's my other saltwater. That's my favorite saltwater fish to eat. Is sheep's head. You know what I mean? So, good Lord, this dog is not gonna stop barking. And they have no control over it at all. They just let him bark for no. There's nothing out here. I'm the only one out here. He's just barking just because it's bark. You know what I mean? I hate that. But it is what it is. Yeah, let's see. Caught them 2, and I ain't very good at fishing for them. What's that? For sheep's head? Yeah, they're tricky. They are, but I'm gonna tell you what, man. If you, me and my girl, my lady at the time, we flew all the way to Florida to fish for sheep's head. It's a different hook set, and we went on I'm on YouTube now. Me and her are on YouTube. We ended up catching a bunch of them, and I had never caught a legal one until I took that trip. So we got on this guy's boat named Salty Strikes. His name is Chris. And I had been watching him for about a year, and I'm like, I'm going to go to Florida, so I'm going to try and book him because he always likes to catch. He lives down there. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. So we booked him and went out there, and he said, oh, man, you guys picked the wrong time to go. He didn't think we were going to catch any. And then all of a sudden, we ended up catching like 17. and we caught 8 keepers, which you can keep 8 apiece. And I caught my first legal one, and my girl caught one that was like 16.5 inches, big sheep's head. So we had some of those for dinner. It was awesome, great trip. But I'm on YouTube. It's called "He Traveled 2,800 Miles for This Fish." That's what his title says. But you'll see us on there. We're catching sheep's head, and I caught my first legal one, and we ended up bringing 8 home, and I made fish, and because we stayed in an Airbnb, so I cooked fish that night, and I cooked, you know what I mean? It was a blast. I had so much fun. But yeah, sheep's head are one of my favorite saltwater fish to eat, for sure. But you have to wait, like you know, you have to use. We were just using shrimp. Some people use fiddler crab for them, right? But he just took off the tail of the shrimp and then put a hook in the end of it. And then he said, once it bites, wait, do not set the hook. And it was so hard for me not to set that hook, man. I'm going to tell you, it was so hard. But I figured it out, and then I started catching them because you have to wait for them to you know, you have to wait for it to have to eat some flounder. Oh, yeah, I have flounder, too. I caught a flounder. What is it called? Ponce Inlet. Yeah, I like to go to Daytona. That's one of my favorite places at Daytona, but then Ponce Inlet is one of the best fishing places you can go to. I caught flounder there, caught mangrove snapper there. This guy caught a shark that was like 102 pounds, 110 pounds or something like that. And he caught him at the very end of the pier, and he walked him all the way down to the beach through surfers and through everything. And he caught a big old black tip shark. It was massive. But anyway, it was that's one of my best places to fish is Ponce Inlet, because you can catch bluefish, mangrove snapper, flounder, shark, jack of all. There's a bunch of other stuff you can, sheep's head. You can catch a bunch of stuff out of there. You got an 8. What's that? An 8.5. Oh, 36 inches. Nice. That's crazy. You do it all, man. Where it comes to the saltwater fishing, that's cool. Like I would love to go out there. I can go out there. Like I said, out here we do rock fishing, link cod, tuna, and then crabbing. I do crabbing too, because we have Dungeness crab out here, which is amazing. And my buddies camp every week up at Bodega Bay. Out of Bodega Bay is one of the best crab fisheries you can go to. So I went on a boat 4 days in a row. I brought back probably about 30 pounds of crab. It was ridiculous. And we ate crab every night. We did it big down there. We were out on a boat for a long time, and I used before that we went rock fishing. So I used all of my carcasses from my rockfish to catch crab, and that was the best bait that you could use down there. I heard they like bluegill too, and I said, man, I got bluegill. I start saving my bluegill heads so that I can catch them. You can catch them from the shore too with a little crab snare. So I'll use my heads as a bluegill, put that in a little crab snare, cast that out, and catch some crab. 8.5. It's like cool. Appreciate you, Barrett. Larry, appreciate you, Larry. Thanks so much, man. You guys appreciate all that love, man. You guys got me up to 2.4K. I appreciate that, man. All the love. I just wanted to show off my beast over here. I just wanted to show off my big old. I think he's a hybrid, but this is a big old blue. This is a big old. I want to say red hair, but he doesn't have the red hair. It's like a big bluegill, man. It's a big old bluegill. So I'm gonna call him a bluegill because he doesn't have that red on him. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna call him. But I got 2 more fish to clean. Then I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna cook me up some dinner and then take a shower and go to bed. But I appreciate all y'all, man. Thank you for showing all the love. Thanks for all the follows, man. Y'all, I love that. I appreciate everybody, man. Join my channel. Follow me. You know what I mean? Because I like to fish all over the place. You know what I mean? You got a kayak and put a carcass on the back and drop the line off 200 yards from the beach. Oh, nice. There you go. Yeah. And catch during the summertime. So you take your bait all the way out there. You know what some guys use? They use, I think they use drones. They could take a drone, right? You take a drone and you drop it way out there. past the wave line, you know what I mean? So, all right. We down to the last bluegill, y'all. I caught 23 bluegill, 1 crappie, and 1 big old hybrid. I guess I can say hybrid because it looks like a big old bluegill. But I'm gonna get these all done. These are scaled. I think what I'm gonna do is I gotta cut the heads off and then save all the heads. I use them for fertilizer anyway, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'll get out the live because I do enjoy talking to you guys, and I'm having fun. So the scaling is the hard part. That takes the longest. Cutting the heads off, and I guess that's the easy part. So I'm gonna get these all rinsed off. And they got scales all over the place. Yep, that's what comes with the territory. Like I said, I'm gonna fillet this big old boy. I'm gonna take him inside and fillet him, and this one too. And I already have some fish waiting for me inside, so we're good. All I gotta do is cut these heads off of these, and then take about 5 or 6 of them for my dinner. And I'm good to go. I did good today. Got my limit. First limit in a long time, too. So. Did I scale that one? I don't think I scaled this one. Oh, I did. Oh, I missed a couple spots. Yeah, I scaled them. I thought I did. All right. Get all this stuff off, and I'll be able to do the next step, and then take them on in the house and do what I do. When you're filleting them, you don't need to scale them, so I'm not going to scale my crappie or my big old bluegill. What we got? And catch them to follow some rest. Like invite. It's like just follow. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Gonzo, I believe. I think. What does that say? Sorry, I don't want to mess your name up, man. I'm not doing that. I don't know who you are. Stop asking me because I don't know what that is, co-host. I'm not sure. I'm not doing any of that extra stuff. But yeah, man. Hey, thanks everybody. Appreciate all that. All the love, all the follows, the likes, the follow, the shares. I love all that, man. Join my channel because I'll be doing this a lot. You know what I mean? You guys, you see a lot of stuff on there. I do a catch, clean, and cook and all that good stuff too. I'll probably do one tomorrow. I might do a catch, clean. I might do a clean and cook tomorrow because I might do good stuff too. I'll probably do one tomorrow. I might do a catch, clean. I might do a clean and cook tomorrow because I might. I started this live with 70%, and in an hour, I think I've been on here about an hour. It's drained. I'm down to 20 now, so it's just low battery. But yeah, thanks for the follow, Sir Gunzo. Is that right? I hope I said that right. Yep, Sir Gunzo. I think that's what you said. I hope light this one out too. So I'm gonna cut these heads off, keep it moving, and do what I do. Because I am starting to get a little tired. But I definitely want some fish today. I still want fish, so And fish don't take long to cook. All it's like 9. It's 10 o'clock now. I can have fish done. I could be eating by 10:30, about 10:30, 11, which I don't care. So let's see. Yep. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate all that. Good night. Get this right, man. I'm a little excited, to be honest with you. I really am. I'm kind of excited. Caught a bunch of bluegill today, so can't be mad about that. Especially this time of year. And this has not really been the best bluegill year. It's like they haven't really been the sizes that I wanted. Last year was a really good year. And then I caught a bunch in the wintertime. I learned how to catch them in the wintertime. There's a place down here called Discovery Bay. It's in my video. I have a video where I'm catching fish, 5 seconds. I'm catching fish in the wintertime. It was in Discovery Bay. And I caught a bunch. I think that one got like 30,000 views. Look at my profile. You'll see that one. I was catching he was a little guy, and people were giving me shit about because he was so small. But I said, I don't care, because I caught a bunch of fish. I caught a lot of big ones too. So, and I was gonna use him for bait, but because those are really good for crab bait. So it didn't really matter what size he was, but it was so many fish there. There was so many fish. It was like 4:30 in the afternoon. And there were so many fish around me. I couldn't keep them off my line, man. It was just so many. And I was shocked because it was wintertime, you know. It was bluegill in the winter. I mean, that didn't make any sense to me. Especially a bluegill guy that's been fishing for him for 45 years, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I just had a good time. I had a good time. These are my favorite to eat, to catch, you know, teach people how to fish. I taught one of my... somebody how to fish, and she caught her first bluegill, and so now she's hooked on fishing, which is awesome, because you want to get the youngsters out there, you know what I'm saying? But I think my phone's gonna die here in a minute. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and finish these up. I'm gonna get off this live now. Thank you so much for all the love, man. I appreciate every last one of you guys for all the love, the follows, the shares, all that good stuff. Follow my channel. You'll see me again. This is what I do. I go every week, so you'll see somebody. You'll see go to my other platforms too. It's On the Real with Jay, man. So, but I'm gonna get off here because I think I have 5%, 6% now, and I'm gonna finish these up before the phone dies. And, yeah, man, thanks for all the follow, man. I appreciate that, yeah. I'm going to get off of here, finish up this stuff, and then go take care of the rest of my night. But thanks again, everybody. I'll see you guys on the next one. In the meantime, be safe out there, you know what I mean? Have a great night.